One as well from Saberhood. Centering feed. Swayman goes sprawling on Benson to keep that out. And now Lori gets into it after the whistle with Norris.
Man, did Benson drive the net hard. He's not big, but he is a feisty competitor. He goes to the net, and I don't know if we give goaltenders enough credit sometimes for their flexibility, but also their strength. Watch Benson crash the net on the Samuelsson shot. The tip is there, and Swayman has to make the stop and hold his ground to keep the puck in front of the goal line. It's a beautiful play by Benson, and a great read by Swayman as he makes the stop with the left pad, and you'll see the puck eventually appear underneath him. It never did cross the goal line. That's a
Tanner Chanot. Greenway drops. Stanley drops. Swayman covers and earns a whistle. And more bodies and a scrum after the whistle. It is on in game 2.
You got the fourth lines of both teams. So much heft on the ice. A rebound and a scramble in front of Swayman, and it's a 10-man scrum. As Swayman has the puck in his hand, he's just coasting around as the Sabres and the Bruins are into it early here in game 2.
Kastelic comes behind the goal and gets another lick in, coming to the support of Sean Corrali, who's now going to hear from Beck Malenstein.
Samuelsson's now tied up with Janot in his hand. He picked up his chain that he wears around his neck. That got ripped off somewhere. Oh man, this place is going off again. I think Zadorov for sure will have a penalty for the Bruins. He heads over, and Samuelsson doing a little housekeeping. See his chain hanging from his right hand.
It all started with this. Luukkonen had that near misplay, and then Janot crashing down on him.
And there's the play where Malenstein drives the net, and because he digs into the puck in Swayman's glove, he's going to get one penalty. You saw Zadorov clean out done. That's why he's in the box. And the Sabres are going to get a power play here. Rasmus Dahlin just skated over, I believe. He skated over to the Sabres
Boston
bench.
number 91 has 2-minute minors for cross-check. 2 minutes for rough. Buffalo number 29, 2-minute minor penalty, roughing.
So there's the Sabre power play. The Bruins, the most penalized team in the league, trying to clear out the net in front of Jeremy Swayman. Zadorov, who took a penalty in game 1, takes another one here in game 2. There's the Malenstein penalty. I guess there's the first one. There's the cross check by Zadorov.
Let's bring in Dave Jackson. Jax, when you're in a playoff game and you're sifting through all those extracurriculars, how do you kind of dole out the punishment? About 2 weeks ago, he left a morning skate due to injury. It was a muscle strain, lower body guy, as you said, who's been really effective for him. Different guys injured at different times. Big hit there leads to a penalty against the Bruins, and the Sabres jump in support. Charlie McAvoy ducked down and delivered a somersault hit.
And that's all the fourth line guys on the ice. They all jam in there, all big boys as they're McAvoy and Dunn are throwing punches over the linesman, James Tobias, who's trying to keep them apart. He's doing this by himself too. That's not an easy gig.
Meantime, Malenstein got dumped by Aspero. Stanley and Timmins still engaged. Stanley drops his mitts, and he's going to go with Kastelic. Two big-time customers here. Stanley trying to land a right. Kastelic got an uppercut. And Stanley and Kastelic swung to the ice. Stanley barks to his bench, come on. This all started on Charlie McAvoy's check, and now he's going at it with Beck Mallenstein, the Sabres' fourth-line winger.
Towards the Bruins bench. There's the hit on Mallenstein that flips him over. Mallenstein flipped over, and there'll be a penalty there, and that initiated all of that extracurricular stuff.
Number 73 has a 2-minute minor penalty for tripping. 2-minute minor penalty for roughing. Boston number 47, 5 minutes for fighting. Buffalo number 29, 2-minute minor penalty, roughing. Buffalo number 64, 5-minute penalty for fighting. Buffalo will have a power play, 5-on-4.
Afterwards, obviously, there's going to be a response.
So once he gets down below the hips, Jax, you're saying that's a penalty pretty much every time, right?
Yes, I'm saying that it's normally called clipping, but tripping will do it too. It becomes semantics.
No, my
yes,
point.
It was a low hit.
Yeah, my point, Jax, is if he makes the hit and it stays up around hip level of Mallenstein, it's probably okay, correct?
That's right. Anywhere along the belt line's fine. You get below the belt line, you're in real danger of taking a penalty there.
And guys, look at this. Charlie McAvoy barking as he goes off. Corner. Zach Benson gets to it, and Zadorov wallpapers him in the corner.
That's the second time tonight Zadorov's got Benson.
Out high, looking for a tip, didn't get it. Tuck fires it right on. Swayman makes the stop, and a Bruin goes down. Pasternak in the corner, and all kinds of chaos breaks loose. Zadorov swung his man Benson down to the ice, and then Tuck came in on Zadorov.
Man, the officials are going to have their heads on a swivel here. Tough times for the linesmen. Tuck gets a couple of gloves into the chest of Pasternak. This started, Zadorov basically picked up Benson. You could hear him hit the ice. And this is not over yet.
Andrew Peak enjoying himself after that from Nikita Zadorov on Zach Benson. Another look at all this chaos.
Swayman the save. There goes Benson. There's the penalty on Zadorov. And here's the cavalry. Everybody jumps in. We'll see what's up when we come back.
As we went to commercial break, you saw the melee had subsided. Well, soon after we stepped away, it picked back up. And chaos filtered onto the ice once again. Geekie and Thompson involved, and it was on. This was just moments ago.
It's lasted a good couple of minutes as Pasternak and Thompson are swatting it away at each other. Geekie's in the middle of it, just off to the side. Benson and Peak were wrestling around on the ground. There you see Minton and Dahlin going on. And right now, I got right in front of me, I got Greenway and Janot, both of them saying they're willing to go. We'll see if they end up dropping the mitts at a little bit later time. This will take a while to sort out.